Gato. Take care of the security cameras. Alright, do that. How's the Pokemon treating you today, Sam? Excuse me. Voice death. Savoring it. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do some in a bit. Or I'll just chill. Maybe I'll do a movie after this or something. I'm digging this so far. Taking my time with it. We'll see how many more hours I got. I'm going off the memories in game. This is the last major zone, so probably just set piece runs after this. Yeah. Yeah, that always sucks for new games. It's one of the nice things about getting a game a few days late from gameplay, is people generally have finished it or played through most of it. Riskier for spoilers, but usually it's fine, as I have a good control of the chat. But long games, I put in a lot of hours, so I'll catch up pretty quick. Yeah, that's another thing, is I'm pretty slow, which helps. But, yeah, I feel ya. The thing with that game is, since you can do it kind of out of order, depending on how ballsy you want to be, you could be watching somebody, it's like Elden Ring, you could be watching somebody who does something you haven't done like 40 hours in, right? Pokemon, it might be similar. Like, I already did all the Titan quests, and I haven't touched a gym yet. Or a fucking Team Rocket thing. That's probably not standard, but I mean, if you watch the playthrough, then you'd end up seeing all the Titans. And... Are you just capturing all the Pokemon? I like the books, and I like that they give you like real rewards, even if they're not crazy, for capturing a bunch of Pokemon. Makes me want to capture more. We'll see how hard I go, though. I always open up wanting to capture everything, and then I, like, fizzle out. Oh, yeah, see, that's the thing. Andrew was talking about that, too, is a lot of people will follow, like, level recommendation guides, but it kind of kills the whole point of doing it yourself. And watching somebody else and seeing that you could do something means like, well, I might as well, especially when the reward's like, you know, movement tech or something, right? From like a Titan, which it's like, well, that's pretty desirable. Yeah, so I've been watching a little bit of somebody play it, but only at the very beginning. The stuff I've already done. one of the things I feel like the game makes the game fun is doing it in whatever order you want. That feeling of like sequence breaking the game essentially, because it's not level scaling. So if you do something out of order, it almost feels like you're tricking the game or something. And that's fun. I wouldn't say that they like did something super right, but the kind of open structure they have does facilitate that kind of feeling. Doesn't really mean the world's full of good stuff. And as soon as that feeling of like getting the team I like and the sequence breaking kind of feels gone, I'm worried that's when we're going to see the real feel of the game. I can already tell it's not the best content. I mean, if you're constantly at least addicted to getting every single new Pokemon, you know, that's there. But that can't be the only feeling, right? No, it's not. I'm not saying it is. And I'm not saying it's bad. If it had scaled levels, I'd probably not be having as much fun with it. Because I had a lot of fun just trying to figure out ways to cheese the Titans early. We got a laugh out of it. The problem is you still need badges to have Pokemon listen to you. It doesn't scale off of like what objectives you've done, what XP you've had gotten. So I have like a level 30 dude evolved and he just won't listen to me. I'm like, well, I wanted to do all the badges at the end just as a joke, but like I'd have to not use one of my Pokemon the whole time, which I mean is fine because this game has that problem where your fucking one Pokemon could get like juiced. But whatever. Yeah, I mean I don't think, yeah, level scaling can be really good, but it could also be make you feel like you're not getting stronger or something like that. If you want to have more flow to like, you know, you want like crazier looking areas to be harder, right? Then you can't really have level scaling because otherwise the fairy forest is going to look hard as the Psycho Lava Land or something. It just depends on execution. I doubt they've executed it well, but we'll see. I'm too early. The way it works in the game, I can do silly stuff and have fun with that. It's better than Arceus on that front, I think. Arceus was just like set zones that were kind of open, but it's still like a linear game. It was a lot more about the activities they filled the world with and not the pace you took the world in. And the activities are not fun in Arceus. It's just a checklist of catching as many Pokemon as you can mindlessly. Oh, did you not play Arceus? Yeah, it's not one giant world. You go to different giant areas and fuck around in them. It handles capturing Pokemon better, but it makes capturing Pokemon so easy, and the objectives are to catch like, capture, like there's a checklist, like capture 50 of this guy and 200 of this guy and, you know, 10 of this guy from this bush, and it's like, so it makes the process of capturing Pokemon essentially just this rapid, like, hollow thing. And I'd always prefer if the Pokemon catching was slower, more thoughtful, and you had to do more interesting things that made each catch feel a little bit more special. Even if it meant there was less Pokemon, I'd rather have it be more than just a checklist, like mindless ball throw fast. So I don't know. The catching mechanics were better in Arceus, but yeah, the world is not as interesting. I definitely think this game's better so far. Yeah, that was one of my complaints. What's up, Goto? I don't think the game should have went back to like Gen 2 Pokemon catching. Like, there needs to be more skill ways to mitigate the RNG. So in Arceus, there's like ball throw, or in Let's Go at least, there's like ball throw. There's bait you can use, stealth you can use, and those aren't well done in Arceus, but the idea is there. So like, if, you know, waiting for the Pokemon to do something, contextual stuff like, you know, where he is or where you are, how you throw a ball, maybe. If status ailments were like easier to do. I'm not gonna have paralyze on a fucking Pokemon just to catch dudes. Unless I'm bringing like a bait guy in, right? So it's like... I just think there's ways they could improve it and not have it be RNG. Because I've been catching Pokemon by the droves in Scarlet, and there's gotta be a glitch or something, dude. Like, because some Pokemon have taken me like 10-15 minutes straight of throwing balls, dude. And it's like fucking unreal. And I'm like, this just can't be right. It's like a Pokemon like 5 levels below me, you know? And like, it's just ridiculous. It's just not fun. Like, there's nothing fun about it. I don't care how traditional it is. Like, you're just literally fucking sitting there. There's the camera. Like, just throwing balls forever. Throw some more skill on it. Let me figure out something, right? Based on like how the Pokemon's fucking acting, how the world is. There can still be a bit of RNG, but let me mitigate a lot of it, right? With skill, with knowledge. And then you become like a better hunter or trainer, you know? I think that would be much better. But they'll never improve that. And I think that's an area where you could improve and people wouldn't mind. Would people really be that pissed if you can mitigate the RNG more? Like, really? Is that real? I mean, like, how hyper of a traditionalist would you have to be? Because they did it in Let's Go and Arceus, and you don't see people bitch about it much. I like the idea of different balls, but hell, I can't even buy different balls yet. All I can do is Pokeballs, and otherwise I just find ones I can use, so you're not going to be able to use those all the time. And they don't ensure anything, so... Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say Scarlet and Violet are full of, like, awesome content or, like, amazingly immersive Pokemon interactions, but it's much more interesting than Arceus. I just wish they would have took some of the catching mechanics from Arceus and really built up, but I think they barely were able to release a game with Scarlet and Violet, so whatever. I like it better. I do, but... yeah. Definitely not quite there. Holy Jesus. This fucking robot, dude. I'm dying. That's funny. Can I like steal something? Steal the jacket. The Pokemon are stored in the bowls, yes. Who do I give this jacket? I'm looking for more memories. I missed a single memory in his own, which sucks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go back. I don't know if you get anything for getting all the memories. I don't know if anybody knows. I mean, if I miss some, I miss some. It's more of an indicator that I've like seen the side content, which matters more in these open zones to me, because they're pretty cool. I don't know who wants this jacket. Maybe there's gonna be like a story thing we gotta do. Yeah, I would definitely recommend just to do what you want, though. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. That's one of the few joys I feel like you're gonna really get out of it. If watching people influences you, then I got you for sure. I'm not using a guide or anything because I want to see all the level scaling or the difficulty and all that shit's handled too. I guess if I knew where to go every time, it would be a natural playthrough. Listening without looking, yeah. Heard a transformer noise? I know the robot. Robo noises. Roboman. I need 4 more memories. I don't know if any of those are going to be here. A bar, a wall. Can't even tell. Somebody's apartment. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Luckily, I haven't seen a Transformers movie in forever, so. Well, I'd recognize, like, the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That'd be about it. Want a jacket, dude? Maybe we gotta keep going through the game. Because it's the same jacket they use. We have to go in the factory. Well, we could go find that person's hangout. Look, there's probably more vertical stuff I can do, but maybe not just yet. Or maybe I don't know how to get there properly. Dude, this looks like the wall with the memories. There's a lot of walls like this. feel like I got like a memory leak or something. Seeing textures pop in a little slow. Need to restart the game. I mean, it's not bad, but like I'm an acute sensitivity for it. And some Pokemon. And Sonic within like a week. The Poppin' Lord. Let's go up there. I doubt it'll instantly end the game or anything. Yeah, it's already been... I've already liked this one quite a bit, and I don't know if it's because I've been playing Pokemon or what. There's things I like in this for sure that I have reasons for. So. Yeah, the visual quality alone for sure. Even though this is the PS4 version, it's like, goddamn, dude. Very big difference. It has art, direction, and graphic, like fidelity. It's got the whole enchilada. Meanwhile, in Pokeland. It has graphic. They are there. The game is visual still, at least, right? I haven't moved to text only yet. I really like the music in this game. I didn't think there'd be any music to care about, but it's actually pretty good. I'll pick up the soundtrack. I gotta write that down. A good mix of just like ambient stuff, some bangers. It's got a lot of atmosphere. Comfy. Why? No memory up here. Unless I can't do it right now. The red string of fate. Atomic battery. problem. Oh, now I can get in here. See right through me. I could jump through the guy. Immersive. Very nice. Guy in the back is absolutely lubed. Sorry, lad. This guy's a rust bucket, dude. So I guess we need to have somebody masquerade as a worker. Which is where that hard hat comes in. Crazy our dude has the power to digitize things. Powerful future tech. Still no memories around here, man. I suppose a lot of them could just be later. It is opening up a bit more. Next checkpoint, I'm gonna restart the game. It's having some loading issues. What the fuck, man? Why would you say this? Play some fucking games so you can watch some games, man. Bastard. I'll finish fucking Soul Hackers. Can't believe you dropped Soul Hackers. Yes. Attention. Move 42. Move 42. Sneaking mission. I lost the keys to my place. Okay. I can help you, my dude. Where can we get down? Guess we'll be back, eh? Someday. Okay, this is like farther away now. Ooh. Where did that one even come from? He's just like floating around on his own. I think you don't have to load often in this game. These guys follow you into other rooms, man. Dude was behind us. Pretty far back checkpoint. Yeah, if there's any jank light shit, man, they will follow you around. I think they just want you to find a box and stay in it. Take forever. Okay, got like fucking minute long load here. Yeah, classic style. Yeah, look at this game. Pretty much has no loads. Don't have to think about it much. This is first time we've died, and first time I've even recalled a load. Well, I'm sure it's been before. Need to get that dude's keys. Let's trip the alarm. Maybe it only senses fucking biomaterial. Is there another one? Okay, there it is. No memories in here either. Now that's worth the money, baby. That's art. I don't even know that. I don't probably have that on my any of my playlists. I probably left that one in dust. Unless there's like a special OST I don't have. I want to go back and get that guy's skis. Washing machine noises. I'll have to check mine if I have that one. Yeah, you can't even get back in at all. Oh shit, guess there's some secret areas. I thought we were gonna get to him later. Maybe there's some like weird entrance to get him down there. Get his keys. I had to redo it, but whatever. Oh well. Actually, I'm curious if you get anything for 100% memories. You get like a vest color. Not cheap. I mean, it'd probably be cool for story, and it's mainly just an indicator that I saw a bunch of this stuff. Because I mean, I like the exploration. Pretty well realized world, a lot of details. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not finding the memories. I'm clearly not found something. I don't really want to slow the pace down too much more at this point. I enjoyed finding everything, but I feel like we've already scoped this city a lot. If I miss something, oh well. I'm with Blazer. Yeah, but where's he at? The nightclub. Well, we probably gotta get the whole message. I think we already know them. Nice enough to let us in. It's like a plant. Okay. Off we go. Be easier to get down than it was to get up. Hoping to see a memory out there. Can I get up there? Yeah. Memory. Really, the next memory is like farther back. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one in the factory and we missed that. I don't know, actually, this looks like it's gonna be in the nightclub. This looks like it's on some fucking wall. I really can't tell what this is. I see some furniture. Maybe inside of somebody's apartment. this wall. Now I can just get in. I wonder. And then we just need to find the first one. I'd go back through part of the game to grab the one we missed if they have like a chapter select. Maybe while we talked about shit. Definitely inside somewhere. I'd imagine it's in the first half of the city. There's that area I could climb really high, but I don't remember what was up there. Oh, it was the jail. I found the prison badge. I wonder how many badges there are. I think the amount of detail and actually how much you can go vertical and stuff makes having little goals like the memories and help facilitate exploring everything. Which, I mean, I guess is the whole point of side stuff, but some games it wouldn't really change a whole lot, and yeah, so some games it makes the pace worse. But I think this game you get a better appreciation. I mean, there's a point where you go so hard on the side stuff in this that you probably slowing it down too much, but like when we were trying to find that energy drink. Needle in the haystack, but other than that, it's been good. Like how you can, like they're not going to have super detailed insights, but they have that right kind of window and just enough object on the other side where it feels like it's an actual thing. It means you can't really use how spacious something is on the inside as an indicator whether or not there's something to do. But, right. Like just because there's like you can kind of see inside doesn't mean you can actually get in. Or in a lot of games like Grand Theft Auto or something, that means you can. Because that's not really good for immersion. Yeah, never found anything up there. Maybe we'll have to come back in later. think having the music chime in occasionally really helps keep I'm just running around looking for side shit stuff entertaining. And it's good music. Not more boring than pure fucking silence, man. Well, I guess there is something more boring than that. You know. The thing is, we're not at 100% anyways, because we missed that one. If I let another one go, it's really not a big deal. It could be like a random apartment. It's just if they're marking them in the order you could find them, and the few I just found were much later in. Before the apartment, but after, like, half of the town. Oh well, I say we move on. It's fun running around, but we've ran around this town a lot. Maybe we'll stumble across it. Climb at the back. The surgery guy. This dude's got like the pimp outfit on, man. Hell yeah. Damn gold, man. He's golden. This guy's a fucking horse. Seeing if maybe this was the side area we missed, but I guess not. Jump in, get a drink, let's party. Hell yeah, brother. Damn, dude. Just fucking sitting on top of him. Dude, let's party. There's a lever. Okay. I took the fucking lever off the door. All these like fake Daft Punk guys. maybe there was like some memory leak, dude. Well, I guess it's not so far from Pokemon. Far enough. But they have some things in common after all. Although I haven't had Pokemon Crash yet. Let me delete God of War. I'm thinking about it. Although my PS4's got plenty of memory. It's just there. Hopefully that checkpoint's not too far back. I imagine it's right there. Jesus, the PS4's loud as fuck. Oh, you can select that. I could try to finish Midtown. And then go back to the other chapter. Yeah. I always delete everything off my Switch for the most part. I was like, oh, what a better time to do it than during that gag. Yeah. DJ, spin that shit. Can I get the disco ball coming down, please? It really should be, I don't think so. I could be wrong. But the soundtrack's actually pretty good. It's made the game thoroughly more enjoyable. these, but I don't know. Imagine there's a memory around here somewhere. Did Blaze prepare? The Sentinels in. The mean auto robots, I guess. Oh. The plot's not, it's pretty light. It's mostly about world building and like learning the lore. I mean, the idea is that you are a cat from above, you're from the outside world, and you fall down into the Undercity. And then it's kind of builds up into the Undercity is like a section off place to protect old humans from like this organic thing that was destroying everybody, and now it's like a there's like a mid city and an upper city, and this organic thing is kind of like there's a classism thing going on, and the organic shit just breaks in there anyways, and it's more about you kind of like learning about the robots that were left over and adopted like human culture and how they live and weird shit like that, and how they're dealing with that, and now how they're, you know, up in this mid city they got to deal with like the old security bots, and kind of you just trying to get out along with other robots, I guess, doing the same or learning about shit. I mean, I guess to just say that simply, you're trying to get out of the city, escape from the city. It's good. I like the writing and this and the lore and everything. I guess it sounds generic on the surface, but I think how they like flesh out and characterize their robots and how they show off the world and stuff is pretty strong. Yeah, I expected it to just be set piece after set piece, just running, but there's a lot of dialogue and environmental storytelling and stuff. There's like cat joke shit, but it's not like overboard. There's a lot more just like explore as you want kind of areas and stuff. Like it's mostly like a couple set pieces and then 2 big open areas. And you kind of playing with verticality in this like kind of heavy, like dirty cyberpunk world. And the robots are pretty endearing because they kind of take on like a lot of human traits, but there's like serious undertones and stuff. So I mean, it balances a few different tones well enough. Cat unplugged. Cat in jail. Reach. It's been good though. I mean, the music and the visuals and all that's been really strong. Like I said, the characterization and I feel like the world building's been good. But yeah, it's just got a simple premise, but a lot more about you buying the where more than the why. Yeah, it looks like he's being tortured a little bit. Yeah, it's not gonna like get your tear ducts flowing, but it's very interesting. It's a cool place to explore. I definitely didn't expect any exploration. I figured like it'd be more like a limbo or like a journey kind of walking sim. Didn't expect dialogue, or if there was, it was gonna be definitely not something you're a part of much. And didn't expect music. That's good. Glad those are here. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the game gets more kudos than it should because of the cat thing, but it is a good game. Yeah, regardless. So, the game was gonna get extra kudos for being a cat game, and preferably one that doesn't suck, yeah. Yeah. Because that's the thing is games with cats as their entire like endearing everything and being kind of weak under the hood is pretty common, man. Because hell, even just the idea of playing like it doesn't even have to be a cat, but some kind of small creature that doesn't have like any kind of personal like tie to the world. And then how it's like a believable world, so how you like interact with the like the elevation and stuff being kind of cute by like our standards, like, you know, what would be like if you're just like climbing like a shelf or something. And that stuff's always fun. That's why I like Chibi Robo is kind of fun. So this kind of plays with that sort of shit, but in a more, I guess, exotic place. It's definitely not just like, haha, cat. Like, they do cool things with it. You know, robots and security won't notice you because you're like a cat, or they play with it in the gameplay, which I think is cool. It's not just like a cat. Dude, a bug game would be amazing. It'd just be a shitpost game. You just go outside and eat your own shit, and then smile, and that's the game. Maybe like a pug game where you're like you're strapped to the teeth with like weapons, like bazookas and shit. You're like a battle pug. That'd be cool, dude. Good dog-based games are there? There's probably, I mean, there's got to be some, right? I just trying to think of like a game where you play as a dog. There's a million fucking cat games. I'm trying to think of one where you just play a dog. Let me look some up. I mean, there's ones where you play the dogs for like a little bit, like, you know, Ghost Trick or something. Okami. Parappa the Rapper. Okay. Jungle. I mean, there's like dogs in these games. Nintendogs. There you go, man. That's the most famous dog game. Yes, Bolt, the Disney game. Awesome. Montaro. Ghost Trick. Tokyo Jungle, I guess. I don't know if you're always a dog, though. I think you're a dog a little bit. But I think you play mostly of Dog's Life. I was going to play that at some point. I mean, there's games with dogs in them, or like wolves, like Twilight Princess, or Vesperia, Wargroove. That's what this list is mentioning, Okami. But like this, where you're playing a literal fucking normal ass dog, probably not enough. Cat people are more crazy than dog people. They're fanatics. They make more games about them. Dog Island. Like, I don't count like Sam and Max, right? J Rice and Nidus Dog Football. That sounds sick. Yeah. Yeah, other than Tokyo Jungle, if you even count Okami and the Dog Life, shit. Not enough. I'm sure there's some indie ones out there, but quick Google search ain't gonna get no strays, it seems like. I feel like there's plenty of games that have like small dog sections, but an entire game about being a dog. Ballsy. I mean, there's a game where you're a fish the whole time. I am fish. Close enough, right? Dogs, fish. Cat works well in this game because you're kind of being stealthy and slipping into places, small places, or being nimble, jumping and dodging shit. Dog would have to be more in your face, ripping shit apart, saving people from falling off cliffs and all that. Heroic. Pugs would save lives. This cat is like insane. He's like hyper intelligent. He's like, he can listen to what people say and follow orders, create plans. No music. Yeah, at least we got tempo, dude. That's a real elephant game, right? That's how elephants are. Play as a member of the Diamond Dogs in Metal Gear Solid 5. I mean, if we're counting tempo, then we can account Okami and Twilight Princess, but... Real dogs... Lacking. Grapple dog? Grapple dog. What was that? Sounds sick. I'm guessing it's just how it sounds. Does the dog just like fly around grapple and shit? I'll have to check it out. I jumped down and this guy's strapped behind me still. You guys are just kind of running around at random now. Kind of a pain. I was hoping we'd spam X on it, but you have to press triangle. Sucks. I was hoping we just get to a cutscene. I think we gotta pick him up and go somewhere. Where are we? Really, the whole section, dude? Jesus, dude. Not I expect from a walking game. Jesus. We're having some kind of janky detection bits, man. They're not like super jank, but there's enough there. There's not exactly a whole lot of places to go. Like, once you get kind of seen, you're pretty much done. When they have just like a mind of their own there, it's like, you're waiting on like context jumps and shit. It can be kind of a bitch. Not too bad though. There's at least an element of skill that we can speed it up with. To go slower. Okay, this guy just is doing more. Not that he's random, he just has a lot more going on. Kit. Uzi. digitize my vest. I'm glad the game's not voiced either. The bleeps and bloops, and kind of letting the music and sound effects do the talking instead of having this like in your face voice dialogue is good. It's one of those that has a pretty good atmosphere, and I feel like I wouldn't even want to see them risk the voice acting. It'd probably fuck it up. Then they're supposed to be speaking in some kind of like made up language, so it worked for me. An example of a game I'd really not have voices in. I missed two. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go for all the memories. It's good you can go back to the chapters, but unless it changes a lot, I'm not gonna play with it. I guess there's still one more to be found around here. I'll look around, but I'm sweating. Biomutant? How does that have really bad VA? Co-op attack. Yeah. Voice acting can absolutely make something better, but it can absolutely make something way fucking worse. Like if you don't have the cash or the voice talent at hand, like nothing wrong with making some good beeps and bloops and shit. Garbage dive game, yeah. I've not really heard anything good about it. I remember when it made the rounds for a little bit. There's not much I can do for you. Do they really want me to bait the kill bots, man? Easier said than done, I'd say. Maybe they make these less aggressive. Yeah, I'd have to replay that whole chapter anyways. No thanks. Only 758 years, dude. Yeah, he's almost free. Did not know where we were walking into. Looks like this is both the same rooms. We're gonna need to get both of them in there. The loading times is gonna be a bit annoying. Let's hope it's got a lot of checkpoints. Probably not gonna be the game's best section, that's for sure, but alright, gotta check. This is the problem, is that's gonna happen. Yeah, this is janky as fuck, man. One at a time is one thing, but you gotta get both of them to do it and then not kill you. Problem is the door doesn't close instantly, it takes like 5 seconds to close. So you need to get them in there and then not let them see you leave. But you have to get both of them. The juicy minute-long load. There you go, trying to close the door, but it takes too fucking long. His AI too, instead of following the location I went, he knew that I was already walking to the other side and then doubled back. Which is pretty fucking annoying. Looks like they can't shoot in the bushes at least. Come out again anyways. They get them both at once, but they don't really meet up very often. Will he just sit at the door over there? I think so, yeah. Okay, he's just not gonna come over here. Did he just reset? Oh, he followed me that way because the AI is doing that. Yeah, this section's pretty big. Oh, I'm not a big fan here. It's a shame. Otherwise, everything else is good. Like, what is this guy doing, man? And then he just flies around the corner at Mach 10. Blast me. I don't know what they're thinking on this bit, dude. Nobody's playing this for this fucking janky bait stealth shit. It'd be one thing if you could bait them in and the door closed instantly, but because it has a 3-second delay or whatever, you gotta like fuck around. You gotta like get really close to the button so that the context button will like pop up and let you know that you can close it. Then you have to run through. It's ghetto. They really need to move slower, man. I can't tell if he's gonna slowly come around the corner or if he's just drive behind me. Probably the way to do it though. Just hope you can get through that little bit. What a weird section to have, man. Definitely does not match the tone of the rest of this. The mechanics I don't think are quite quite set up for this. It'd be one thing if you could just get them in there, then like disable them or something, but. Sometimes those guys follow you hard, sometimes they sit around. I think that was maybe the original intent there. But there's no reason to think they would just sit in there. You have to like cut contact like at a certain point. Very, very janky, dude. Let's hope that's the last of that. God knows we don't need another one. We'll just forget it happened, man. You get one, I guess. Okay, going on. Luckily this jail is very... Yeah, making all sorts of noise. Or they could have just lifted me up again like they did before. But I guess it's more exciting this way. Instead of doing the same thing over and over. Just back. Maybe we need the car to escape. Oh yeah, we got an escape section. Oh. Holy. Kill all robots going. Jesus, where's our cat at, man? What? Gonna distract. There's no way they're gonna start. They're gonna get wet. Keep you in my RAM. Yeah, I'd start running, man. Alright. Your principles and all that. We've already been outside before, lady. What happened to Momo too, dude? He just dead? Left him down there with the creatures, man. Isn't this for the subway? Oh, I need the battery too. Somewhere we put that. Maybe follow the plug. Get me the hell out of here. I need to take a piss. Oh, wait. Listen, we're at the end. See if the other cats are alive, man. They're just hanging out up there in the sweet land. They could have just came with. The door was blocked. All we had to do is run in here and turn it on real quick. This is the sacrifice, man. Totally unnecessary. It's 5 feet down, man. Full train level. personalities up here. Right, I need to take a quick piss. One sec. I think we're good. Sometimes when we flush the toilet, it'll keep trying to like cycle water and like start the flush or something. I don't know what's wrong with it, but usually flush again, it fixes it, but unless it just keeps doing it forever, it's really annoying. I just thought I heard it. Walled City 99. Oh shit. There's a few of these bad boys. That's fine. They've set it up over the whole game that every robot is like a character and interesting and stuff. Any other game, these robots probably just be gonna ignore them. We're gonna go talk like all of them, right? So it makes the contrast a bit more interesting. Look at that. Not a PNG to be found from what I can see. Cool visual. I mean, we're not on the Switch or anything, but take any jab at Pokemon I could get, dude. It just looks nice. It's nice it's not just a picture either. FF7 Remake had that problem. It was just a giant picture and it looked really warped and fucked from when you were under the top city in Midgard. Pretty bad for a AAA game. I think almost everybody who plays it makes fun of it. Rightfully so. I doubt we're gonna find a human. You can spin a bit. Maybe no. Okay, well I don't think it's with the robots. Maybe there's something hiding somewhere. Underneath, maybe? Can we move something over here? Clearly something we can mess with, sorta. What? I just used it again. Alright. Well, I figured it'd be, you know, something else. Just use the same panel twice. I'm digging the ambient music, man. Jesus. Can't get destroyed, man. How much money this dude's gonna sacrifice himself? We'll see. So we're gonna open it up for everybody? That'd be good. Although what's with the giant fucking bioorganism with the eyeballs down below? It's like one giant living mouse. We'll worry about that later. I mean, it's alive and good. Why would the outside be any better? If it is better, then it's gonna be bad now. Oh well. What do you want from me? Okay. Three lock. I'll hack the machines you destroy stuff. Jesus. Maybe he's gonna croak by the end of this. Security. That's what we need. Any setup on this one I have to do? Like to open them all up before we have to start dodging shit. Yeah. He's done for. Or he's at least gonna upload himself. Later, human guy. Classicato. Opens up Tokyo, dude. Kino. I guess they can't handle any light. What happened before then? Oh, he lived, dude. Dead. Game just has some T4 with a cat. That it evens its robot. I guess it's missing law and chaos and all that. Yeah. Close. You can just chill with it. Later. And he was a good friend. Pretty good if you don't count the little texture pop in, but I'll blame the PS4 on that. It still looks good regardless. Especially with this opening the whole time. Moving light, the business. Alright. Jamming. What was that? We saw some tack there. Was I just supposed to imply it was the robo dude? Also the eye thing. I assume that's just a cat eye thing where it looks like it's like the color changes there. It's either that or they're trying to say the cat's got something going on. I mean the cat's way too smart, so maybe. But I've not had many pet cats. We'll see if there's any more after, but I liked it. I thought it was good. Solid, man. Short and sweet. I mean, it wasn't that short either. We spent a good 7 hours on it. It depends on how much you want to put into it. I mean, I probably spent like a good 30-40 minutes looking around for that one thing. It's good. I think it's a world that's just really well realized. It's worth like exploring around. It's not going to tell some heart-wrenching story, but you get attached to the world. You get interested in it. There's a few characters, you know, that are pretty endearing. And just the general trying to get your way out and discovering the lore is kind of a fun goal. I think the cat thing is more than just a gimmick. How they handle, you know, people noticing you, or the kinds of places you can slip into, or the kind of verticality you can play with is actually pretty well thought out, which is really neat. It's not just, you know, you're just running around playing like a normal ass game as a cat, right? It's, you know, you're gonna climb up high shit. It's like I need to turn this down a little bit. You're gonna avoid the police because you're a cat, you know, people are gonna treat you, different. I mean, the cat's definitely not like a normal cat. He's like, you know, and they would never be able to do that kind of stuff no matter how much help you got, but well, they still make it endearing enough. Regardless, so it looks great. A lot of usage of color. It's, you know, at times like a grimy kind of cyberpunk. At times it's got like organic, kind of like the virus thing or whatever. Sometimes it's real clean. Each part of the city feels very dense, very lived in. And the robots being kind of taking on human traits, I think, is pretty fun. You know, they make the bad ones look, you know, like they've got, you know, they don't look friendly. They've got like, you know, cameras for, you know, heads, and but the good guys have like LCD screens and shit. So it's just well put together visually. The fog effects, like I said, the color, animation works really good. A lot of the robots move, you know, robot-y, but they still kind of, you know, they feel like they got some life in them. That's neat. Now there's a lot more to explore than I thought. I figured it was going to be a set piece linear type of game, but I enjoyed kind of the chunks of areas you do, and you could do all the objectives before you even knew what they were, and you'd run into different people's homes and kind of, you know, learn little things, or just at least see lived in places and what they thought of the world and all that shit. I thought that was really well done. It's ultra detailed, good world building. And the music. Surprised by the music too. Soundtrack was really solid. It stood out. There were songs that were good. They set the tone, the emotion, a lot of scenes, and were actually nice to listen to. There's a good mix of like atmospheric shit and more in your face type of stuff. Didn't resort to just like a score, some orchestral score. It was far from generic. I think it made this stand out more. It made it have a more unique atmosphere, right? The idea of like a, you know, a cyberpunk city and some post-humanity thing. See, like, what's with the eyes, man? Does that just happen with cats? I don't know if it's supposed to be, so I think the way the light reflects, that might just be a cat there. I don't know if they're trying to give some subtle thing there. Explain maybe why he's like super smart, like maybe some fucking genetic freak or something. Yeah, enjoyable, very enjoyable OST. I think it's one of those games where there's just enough stuff going on, enough stuff running on all cylinders to kind of, that while maybe it doesn't have like crazy gameplay or crazy, you know, main narrative, all of the parts that need to be running on all cylinders are to make it like feel like a very unique atmosphere. Because there's games that are gritty cyberpunk post-human stuff where, you know, robots are still running on auto, and maybe some kind of race or something afterwards takes on human traits or considers them like gods. I mean, it's been done, but it's how it's realized, I think, that makes this more interesting. And I think the viewpoint of the cat, like I said, it's more than just a gimmick. It's pretty cool. I think the ending is good. I think maybe they could have it said a little bit more, but I think they said what they needed to say with it. You get a feel for the companion robot, but I mean, you don't feel like a lot when he's gone, because like I said, it's a little bit more about the world building, kind of getting attached to characters lightly and moving on from them. More the movement and everything than just the writing. Looks cool. I think the length was fine. I mean, yeah, they could have more areas, sure, and more things to cover. But I mean, they covered why humanity went the way it did. They covered the you know, the different cultures of robots and the why they couldn't leave, and then they covered, you know, the sacrifice bit and saving them all. There's not, I mean, it's like, yeah, they could let some stuff linger more, but I think it was fine. The bad though, I would say a couple of those late game sections are a little wonky. This game's not really like a turn on the dime, like, you know, corral guys in and make tight moves kind of game. So kind of leading those dudes in. I think once they introduced the stealth field bots, it was a little ghetto. I think it was fine in the factory area, the Necrocorp or whatever, because they were more in like set locations. It reminded me like Beyond Good and Evil or something. But when you had to start in the prison, where you had to start like leading them around, it's like then you're making yourself get caught, and since you don't turn super sharp and the door closes a little too long, it's a little less puzzly, a little bit more jank, and on PS4 the load times really punish that. It's not like it's a hard thing in general, I just don't think it fits the game, especially not near the end. It's kind of a weird pace breaker. The lads, they're like, hey man, thanks for the trash. We'll be eating it later. Yeah, I won. Just kind of breaking it down, talking about it. I'm about done actually. Yeah, we won. We freed him. What else did I miss though? I think we were talking about the bad. I spent like 10 minutes talking about the good. For 50 categories, it's good. I mean, it's more. I think it deserves it more than God of War did. God of War will win most of them. What categories did it get? Let's check out. Let's check it out here. I'd say I enjoyed this more than God of War for sure. I think it has less problems. It's just like hit for hit, just more clean at what it's trying to do. So on that front, I would say yeah. As long as it wins over God of War, but yeah, we'll see. I'll check. Let's check the nominees here. Let me pull that out. We'll have that discussion. Why not? Kind of ties into the bullshit I'm talking about already. AI 2. What other game do you really need, my brother? It's the game, man. Where did this get nominated? I've forgotten. So, and for anybody that maybe doesn't know, I'm not a big fan of VGAs. I like watching them. I like using them as a springboard for discussion. They do matter to the industry in some capacity because people like to parrot results and say that, wow, my game is the best game, and then use that as like a standard. They're important on that front. The announcements and everything better. I just think how they're handled is really bad. They rattle off too many awards in the pre-show. Too many of the awards are like weird genre mixes or not very well defined. It feels like it's too much of a popularity contest. Yeah, I get they can't play every game that comes out, but it doesn't feel like it's a very good. I get the people making it and stuff. I'm sure Jeff, you know, he loves games. I mean, games be better and all that stuff, but sometimes I feel like it gets caught up in the glitz and the glamour and trying to get the views and then the ads and all that, and I'm not something that's, I feel like, solely done for the promotion of a new standard in video games, stuff that pushes the boundaries. I don't think most award shows handle that well. I don't think almost anything does, but I think it could do better. Awards don't mean anything till my favorite game wins, and then it means everything. Yeah, but I like to shit post about them and talk about them and stuff. But anyways, yeah, this game got nominated for all sorts of shit. I personally don't have a game of the year this year. We voted in these just for shits. I just want to see what's on here. Stray. I might play Plague Tale before the end of the year. I highly doubt it's better than this game though. Better than Stray. I would say out of other than Elden Ring, I would say Stray is probably the next best. I think hit for hit, it's better than Xenoblade. I played Xenoblade for like 100 bazillion hours, but it failed in a lot of ways, and I don't think it felt like a fresh, strong experience or anything. Like, while Stray is kind of walking sim, like it really nailed the atmosphere. Game direction. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like Xenoblade's like a bazillion-hour game. That's why I don't really like picking singular favorites usually, because it's very you're moving into ultra arbitrary. It has to be like crazy good, right? But we just voted on some game direction. Um, we were joking about this with Straight earlier. Outstanding creative vision and innovation. How does this really make a lot of sense? Hey, Goto. We're just talking about whether Stray deserves to be on any of these. I just forgot which ones it was on, so we're just double checking them. Honestly, we were joking at the beginning of this game that like outstanding. I mean, this is not a very. I am done with Stray. Over. I'm just talking about it a bit. I would say. Don't bully him, man. Don't do that to him. Yeah, it doesn't. Game direction is such a weird one, dude. I could say I did. No. Man. Weird way to spell Pokemon. Yeah, see, I just don't like these kinds of these things, right? Creative vision and innovation. I feel like creativity and innovation are very different. Although they can be the same, I feel like it's not mutually exclusive. But I mean, you would say actually, we joked around that Stray doesn't really fit, but honestly, the way they handled the verticality and how you interfaced with the environment without needing a bunch of like yellow stripes on stuff or white stripes, was pretty well handled. I think it's not really technically innovative because contextual button prompts is age old, but I think how they used it to explore like a really strong vertical environment was a bit innovative. I would still say that like the hands-off scale of Elden Ring and Immortality is probably one of the more creative there, but I feel like Stray Fits is the idea. I'm not gonna go back over all these. What was this one? Narrative. Um, I mean, I'd probably like Stray on here over Horizon. Horizon has a lot of narrative, but it's not very compelling. Stray would be if actually I prefer Stray to have me on art direction. Oh yeah, Stray for sure. I would actually. I might actually want to take it off and put it on Stray. Elden Ring's some of its strongest moments are super structures and really strong art direction. But like that's like all of Stray's wheelhouse. Gordon as well, but I can't get past how annoying that game is sometimes. I'll give it through. Yeah, music. It really should have been on here. The music in Stray is way better than God of War, Elden Ring, better than Xenoblade. Bizarre, it's not on there. Maybe they didn't want to give it to. See, that's the other problem with an award show is like this is they don't want to give it to too many things, even if maybe it deserves it. Yeah, so it's kind of a weird one. Like arbitrary shit. Audio design. What else was Stray? We don't need to fuck around too much. Games for Impact. Ongoing. Best indie. I mean, Stray's gonna win probably because it's got a cat. I feel like that's fine. I could see myself voting for Stray. But I like Fennec a lot though. I'd maybe do it over. I'd maybe do Stray over Fennec, honestly, but I'm not gonna change it. Because it's going to win anyways. I'll give one to... I hope Neon White wins. I feel like the categories it's in, honestly, are fine. It's pretty strong. Any less strength in the art department or the music, like, it's just a little bit of that. Like, there's some J gameplay in there a little bit, but for the most part, it works well enough because it's simple. When they stress test it, like with the end there, like, best action adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzles. Like this, what is this even? I mean, Stray was good. Out of these games, I mean, I'm probably not like Stray the best that I've played. I mean, maybe Tunic more. There's things about Tunic I like a lot, like the Lamalana-esque stuff. But I found myself at the... Once we fully finished it, not really caring. No, I feel like Stray ended up fine. Should have been in music as well, honestly. Yeah, Tunic's good. I thought so. It's on Game Pass if you want. Yeah, I don't know. I think best debut indie. Ah, it's their. Is that really their debut game? Norco was good. These are all solid picks. I haven't played Neon White. I've seen a lot of Vampire Survivors, but from what I understand, they're really good. This is definitely more of a year for indies than for plays, man. Outside like Elden Ring. I don't know. I might like Stray more than Norco. I liked how unique Norco was, though. I'll give it to Norco because nobody else will. And I always vote like petty and weird for the Game Awards just for fun because we'll do our end of the year talk on here. And that's where I'll be a bit more real. I feel like Stray would win because it's got a cat and it was way more flavor of the month. Tunic kind of ran under the radar. Unless it's not a popularity contest, but I mean, when isn't it? I feel like what makes Tunic good is also too obtuse for the average journo. That's probably not true. That's mean. Yeah, I mean, Vampire Survivors is really clean, but it's definitely more of a just kind of a fun, cool, like addicting gameplay kind of game. It's a big popular one, but I would say it's not. Yeah, like it's crazy. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I think it's solid. I'd rather have more stuff like that than like pretentious bullshit. But I don't think it's like pushing anything, right? Yeah, I don't know. On this, the best of doing. I mean, Stray will win because it's Stray. It's got a cat, graphics. A lot of people played it. People didn't really play Norco or Tonic, but I thought Norco was a really cool point and click. But nobody will vote for it, so I'm going to. Well, Neon White was pretty popular, and people say it's really good, but since it's like semi-anime, probably gonna end up being Stray or Tonic. And have that big budget graphics shit. And I think that's all there really was. Yeah, I think the categories in it's honestly fun. I respected any of those categories. When we initially saw all this, I was not sure. I was like, I don't know, man, because there's too many damn cat games, which people just give credit for being a cat game or it's flavor of the month. But I think this one holds up. I thought it was good. Maybe I mean I'm a big fan of like near future shit, maybe AI stuff. The kind of music that was here was definitely my speed, so that helped, no doubt. Well, I think it's fitting. I think it's fun. I think it's definitely a solid release this year. How many trophies did we get? Jeez, quite a few. 25 percent of people. Meow 100 times. Sleep for more than 1 hour. Tongue to bed. I'm gonna check these, so watch yourself. Don't get caught. Midtown. Die 9 times. Yeah. Didn't happen, baby. Mm, yeah. Speedruns, music. I mean, it's got a pretty decent list if you like really want to go back. It's got a good replay value list. It's definitely not just like a just go do everything and that's it. There's some shenanigans in there. Don't know if it really fits this game as much, but it's cool to see the attempt. Definitely not just a pure walking sim or anything. Anywho, I'm gonna close that out. Yeah, dude, I'm a big Fate VAR player. I wish there was a different Fate one. Just her. Thought it was funny. Oh, there's the fucking. I'm not putting MASH on my shit, man. Could have DMC, dude. Cool. This one has like the music and visuals and everything, I think. The Kingdom Hearts, bro. I turned off the sound though. Tifa's honkers on my screen. Think about a 3DS, dear. That's true. In Japan, these come with your purchase of Nier, and that's how I got them. But yeah. Well, anyways, do I want to do some Pokemans today? I was honestly thinking I was just gonna just call it after Stray. I need to be up at 9 on Thursday, which means I need to sleep at around 1 or 3, which is in 3 to 4 hours. I could do 3 to 4 hours of Pokemon and go to sleep around then. Then the next day go to sleep earlier. But I might just kind of just roast, just chill. I'll sleep in the chair movie time. I don't know. I might just hang loose. Movie wouldn't be bad though. Goto's been watching movies without us. Makes me sad though. Yeah. He watched movie we could watch. Roll past it. An easy one to stream in Discord because it's good for YouTube. Jeez. DM this man too much. Where the hell is this? The Vanishing. But like an old one. Not all the remakes. Call me a bastard. I didn't even. Dude. Sam lied. Sam lied, man. We still got Pokemon. Oh my god. What's wrong with these people, man? No. The original Vanishing is a 1988 movie in, what is it, Germany? We could watch that. What even kind of movie is it? Man who searches obsessively for his girlfriend following her disappearance and arrest her. Oh, sounds neat. Like a mystery thriller. And we could do that. Or I could dig into some Pokemon. And we could keep moving towards that eventual next game. Thursday I'll be busy a bit, but we'll probably still do one. Tomorrow we'd stream most. Next game, I'm in finishing Dragon Quest. Sooner I finish Pokemon, sooner I finish Dragon Quest, sooner we move on to next game. But I might want to just chill. How about you stream Stray right now? You'd have time, pal. And we could watch, talk. Oh, how about no? He said. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I don't know. The idea of doing Pokemon remakes is very, I mean, I think if any, I would do Let's Go, just because they like try to mix something up in there, or Alpha. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do a Brilliant Diamond, really. I mean, I'd have to be just really gung-ho about... And I feel like a lot of our conversations are going to be the same. I also don't remember or care about Gen 4 enough to really have a good comparison conversation. It would just be the general, like, you know, Game Freak sucks and Pokemon needs to move forward kind of shit. Really? What the fuck? You think they would only remake, like, Platinum? But I guess they always have to have that double release. I mean, Arceus didn't. Weird. Alright, well, I don't know. I might just chill. I might have today be a shorter day. At 8 hours or whatever, 7 or 8 hours, that's not really short. I respect Black and White 1 and 2, but I still feel like it was... I think around Gen 4 was when it was like, alright, dude, we need to start moving beyond. We need to start pushing it a bit. But it was still fine. I think Black 2, making a second one was kind of like a but the big one was the 3DS gen. I think that's where they really, really fucked it. Coding really cool and important. Push this. Yeah. I think 4 and 5 are kind of the beginning of the end of sorts, but they're still fine. If you're really gung-ho about it, but yeah, X and Y is trash. Sun and Moon are an improvement, but it's like a little too late, and then they just go back on it all. Shit remakes galore. More Gen 1 remakes even. Like complete, let's jump to the Switch is like absolutely atrocious. Like there's okay things in each game, but the sum of the parts suck. X and Y was just the one with the mega evolutions. Swords and shields, suns and moons, X's and Y. Look, I mean, it's probably good that you're out of touch on Pokemon, right? For your fucking safety. Once the names and the colors dropped, so did the rest of the games. I get my mind. Are you gonna stream? I'm talking. We're having a little talk, man. Uda. Yeah, big fan of Uda Waramona. Said no one ever. Well, said too many people. Uda 3 stream. It'll probably happen next year. God damn, dude. Need to play some more Kino before that. I really prep. Uda 3, it's the one that's supposed to make it good, dude. It gets good 100 hours in. Alright. I'm gonna turn it off for now. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna probably not rent anything again until Callisto Protocol. I might have time to do another. Maybe I'll find a really short thing. Yeah, a step, dude. Loving the standards just plummeting when $60 for an idea that could be good with somebody else is worth it. Uda 3. Yeah. I know. Uda's pain. I did not know how that series ended up as praised as it does, man. It is like bottom of the barrel life of it bullshit, man. Anyways, maybe 3 will save it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was a good game. I liked it. I think it's deserving of being nominated for shit, which is nice. Maybe we'll do a movie. The Discord, keep an eye out, but don't make any plans. I'm gonna chill and watch some shit for a little bit, but I do need to go to bed a little earlier. I think after that 15 hours of Pokemon, I'm just gonna take a break today and clean up my notes. I wrote a bunch of notes today and yesterday. Format them a bit and maybe get some of the general ideas written on there and then have them ready to be edited for